internal turmoil provoked in 133 BC by economic stagnation, which we're going through right now in the city of Rome, slave revolts without, and dissension in the military precipitated a period of unrelenting political upheaval known as the Roman Revolution. And that's all I'm going to read on that. But there's a whole lot on this article right here. Okay?
Yeah, that's right, man. But in Isaiah, I mean, that was the main well, I mean, there's a whole lot more, but it says, thy nakedness, Isaiah 47:3, thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. And that's what's happening, because now, from the 60s on down, America didn't have that Leave It to Beaver image anymore, man. They started looking at America, the world started looking at it, they said, that's a real low-life country, man. The woman's lib thing, that whole hippie movement, that was set up by the bankers too, man. The free love, Woodstock, the whole hippie shit, because that opened up the door for women to be promiscuous and loose. Open drug use, that deteriorated America, which a lot of them so-called hippies were agent provocateurs that were working for the bankers anyway. Then, to
demoralize
the moral fiber of America. And then also, too, Elder Tahar mentioned about
all those hippies are working on most of them are working on Wall Street.
Yeah, but all them goddamn hippies, how come they're not, if they were so down with the struggle, where did they go? They should still be out there on the streets. Come on, brother, peace. Them dudes are working up and all. Those are the yuppies. All the hippies became yuppies, man. But then Jake, right? You had the Black Panthers, and you had all them Jakes, which they were set up. But I'm talking about the grassroots guys. Like, in other words, all the brothers that was following Huey Newton and them guys, they were for real, right?
Yeah, well, Huey Newton and the leaders of the Black Panthers and so forth. Those guys, what happened was the CIA and recruited them in college, man.
Yep.
And that's how they set up these Arab terrorist groups. Like this new group, the head is supposed to have he was going to a university, and all of a sudden now he's a terrorist, man. You know?
Yeah.
That means you was recruited by the CIA or whatever agency that was set up to recruit you. Recruit is the best word I can use.
That's right. All them groups, man. Well, hell, you had the hippies. Well, if you notice the Black Panther Party were in league with them hippies. Now wait a minute, these guys are supposed to be the Black Panther about black power. We dealing with our own thing and our communities and this, that, and the other.
Well, the Black Panther Party was based upon the going back to Russia, the Reds, the Communist Party. That's why they called themselves comrades and all that. You know, that's why they had the TAMs and all that.
Yeah.
Okay, that was based upon a communist doctrine.
Them dudes, the Black Panthers, Huey Newton and Bobby Seale out there in Oakland, when they established that, when new members would come in, they would make you read Mao Zedong's biography, man. They were actually handing out documents, copies of Mao Zedong's book. And every member had to learn and know that shit, man. The 6-point they had a thing called the 6-point program. That was their rules and regulations, and then the American Indian movement piggybacked off of that. Okay, Russell Means and Dennis Banks and Clyde and Vernon Bellecourt, the Bellecourt brothers, Clyde and Vernon, Russell Means and Dennis Banks. Them guys were set up too because they were in league with the Black Panthers and all that stuff. All them guys were together, but that was set up to give them a reason to establish the stiffer gun laws, okay, and to bring up these laws putting the people more in slavery. But the thing is, when all that started going on, and Elder Tahar mentioned the drug use, them Vietnam soldiers, man, when they was over there, they got hooked on that opium and them hardcore drugs. So a lot of them vets, when they came back from Nam and shit like that, they were straight up drug addicts, man. So that heightened the need for drug trade.
I got a quick precept for you, brother.
Yeah.
This is Habakkuk 2:16. Thou art filled with shame for glory. Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. The cup of the Lord's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory.
And that's talking about America, man. That's why all the other nations are speaking against America, because if this was back in the 50s, they, like, America had that. Now, it's funny. They call Russia the Iron Wall, remember? Back when you had the Soviet Union, they called Russia the Iron Wall. America's the real Iron Wall, man. Because it was all bullshit. Because here in this country, you have Jake and catching pure hell. The Edomites were living good, but even that was a farce, man. It was all bullshit. Because behind closed doors, them white people, there was all kind of wickedness going on. These crackers are the devil, man. Okay? You had all kind of incest and wickedness and white people committing horrific crimes against each other, but the facade was leave it to Beaver. Father knows best. Okay? So now all the other nations are speaking again. Even in England, man. What was the scripture that says? Shameful spewings. All these other nations, man, like my man Mahatma Jinadad, he came right here in America and he talked shit about America, man. In your backyard. And when he went to the UN, he spoke about how you took the land from the Indians, you enslaved the black man. This is all what so you got these other nations coming and talking about what the white man did to the indigenous people, what he did to the so-called blacks. But mainly you got us. The Lord is raising us up, and we putting the shameful spewings on you, bringing out the scriptures. Like my man Tucker Carlson came out, and we told him he was going into slavery. He said, huh? Which he should already know.
He can't conceive that in his mind, man. That blew his mind. He watched this before, But anyway, we're getting ready to get out of here, and we're gonna go down to the main camp on the highways and the byways like we always do, and we're gonna continue this this flow, so to speak. We're gonna continue to curse this man out, because this man is coming to his end, And with that, I'm gonna say shalom.
Shalom.